Hello guys, welcome to my vlog again. And now 2070. I was in third grade of junior high school, a time when everything felt like a dream floating on the edge of destination. At that time, my days were full of shadow of separation, but also decorated with hopes for the adventure that awaited. Then, of opportunity came the opportunity to step out the comfort zone, breathe new air, touch history with your finger, and let your eyes dance with the charm of foreign place. We're going to Yogyakarta, a city whose name is always mentioned with love, a city that seemed to hold trace of longing and time in every corner. A study tour that was not just an ordinary trip, but a new chapter in our life story. The bus that took us departed at dawn. His sky was still dark, but in our heart the light of enthusiasm burned. I sat by window, watching the city light slowly disappear in the distance. My friend chatted happily. Some fell asleep with their chin learning on the seat, while others were busy capturing of the initial moment of the trip with their cell phone. Me, I chose to be silent for a moment because letting the feeling sink in, like reading the first page of an adventure book that I had just opened. The long journey did not feel boring. We sang jokes and even stopped several times at rest area to buy snack and stretch our legs. And the air began to feel warm as the sun rose higher. And finally, after hours of traveling, we arrived in the city that had been dancing in my dream. And Yogyakarta, the sky was bright blue, as if welcoming our arrival with a warm hug. The streets were busy but felt familiar. I looked out the window, seeing rows of old buildings standing proudly, pedicabs driving slowly, and friendly face passing by one sidewalk. This was Yogyakarta, a city not only filled with story but also feeling. And our first destination was the Yogyakarta place. We walked in this spacious courtyard, listening to the guide who told a story about a kings and a tradition that they live with the walls of the place. I touched the wooden carving that were probably hundreds of years old, imagining the how many stories were stored there. It was as if I called her the whisper of time, inviting me to understand every task left behind. After that, we continued our journey to Taman Sari, a place that is a place used to be a royal garden. The water in the pool was still clear, reflecting the sky and the remnant of the glory that once existed. I walked through narrow alley, climbed stairs that lead to a high place, then looked into the distance. There, Yogyakarta stretched out wide, waiting to be explored further. That night, we were invited to walk along Malioboro. The light of street lamps shone softly, illuminating the sidewalk filled with street vendors, and the sound of gamelan could be heard faintly in the distance, combined with laughter and chatter of travelers. I bought a piece of batik, not just a cloth, but a memory that I would take home. We sat on a long bench, enjoying angkringan with warm tea that feels so soothing. The next day, we visited Prambanan Temple. The sky was a little coldy, and but that did not diminish the beauty of the temple that stood majestically. I walked among ancient stone, admiring the relief that told the story of Ramayana. There, I felt small, as if time was looking at me and reminding me that this world is much wider than I had ever imagined. This trip was more than just a study tour. This is a lesson about life, about finding yourself, strange place, about appreciating history, about understanding that there so much out there waiting to be discovered. As the bus started to move away from the city, I look back, seeing Yogyakarta getting smaller in the distance. 24 bagi 4, 6, 6 bulan. My heart was filled with gratitude. I knew one day I would turn, because Yogyakarta is not a just place, but feeling, and that feeling will always remain in my heart, like verses of poetry that will never fade. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.